Earlier today, I saw a cat tossing something around outside playing with it, so I went to go check out what it was, and sadly, it was this little green anole lizard. And when I walked up to it, it was just sitting there breathing but not moving at all, like on the brink of not being alive. But there were no puncture wounds on it, so I brought it inside, and because I figured maybe it was in shock, maybe dehydrated a little bit. So I put some water in this mason jar lid and put his little mouth up to it to let him get a few sips of water. And then I knew that it just needed to be in a warm, dark, quiet location for a long time, just so it could gather itself. So I put it in this little container with the water, and then this lid is really heavy, so it couldn't move the lid, but it hung out in there for a while, and I let it sit in the sun so he could be warm and soak up that warmth because they are cold-blooded. After about 3 hours, I brought the container outside to open it because I didn't want him to just run free in my room, but he still seemed pretty lifeless, but a little bit better. So I grabbed this birdhouse that I forgot that I had, and I opened the door to the birdhouse, and he hopped right in, and that was the most movement I had seen since I found him. So I put a little cap of water in there, and I closed the back just so he could have a little privacy hut. And look at how happy he is. It's like he's in a little Airbnb. He still wasn't 100% at this point, but I could tell that he was starting to feel better because he was just sitting like in the little window, poking his little head out, smiling and just enjoying being in the warm little birdhouse. After he sat in this birdhouse for about another hour, he looked so much better, maybe not 100%, but definitely well enough that I released him. So I hope he's doing well.